So when we're thinking about your Google Doc, you want to also think about the colors that you choose. And you can see here I have the table laid out the way that I want it, but it's not very attractive. It's not as engaging and pleasing to your eye as it might be. One thing I frequently do is try to use gradients of color rather than using lots of different colors all over the place. Using lots of colors can be really nice, but it can also be a little distracting to people sometimes. So if you want to use colors, definitely use them, but try to limit it to a few colors at one time. Don't do the entire rainbow all at once because it can get a little overwhelming for some people. So we talked a little bit earlier about how to change the colors, but it's pretty easy to do that in a table. Just highlight what you want to change, find the dump bucket. Sometimes this will be hidden in a more menu, so if yours doesn't immediately show up like this, that's where it will be. But I can click on this, change these, and you can see I changed all of these to orange, and then I can change all of the work area that I'm asking students to do into a gradient of orange. So you can see it's still using orange, but there's differentiation between them. Another thing you can do is change the lines around it. So if you highlight the whole table or one cell, it's completely up to you, and then go up to the pencil, you can see that there's a spot for you to change that as well. So you can change the outline, and you can also change the thickness of it. So I can make these lines pretty thick. You can also make them dashed. So there's a lot of changes that you can make to make it a little more visually exciting for your students, but I guess my advice is to temper that a little bit. Keep it so that the focus is on the work and the learning you're asking students to do, not just on how awesome your document looks.